one another.
And invading one another, right? So people gonna be invading one another. You got people invading one another's homes, invading different government buildings. That's the time we heading in. But these people out here are oblivious to that. Go ahead.
It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Right, they're not gonna regard kings or princes. So when Ezra's seeing this in the vision, we seeing people up rising up against the government, and he's seeing them not regarding their kings or princes. Now we all know every nation on the planet Earth don't have kings and princes today. They may call them presidents, they may call them senators, they may call them mayors, governors. So he saw people not respecting people in positions of authority. So people not be respecting the president. That's happening now. Everybody always saying something about Donald Trump. You know? But Donald was talking shit about Donald Trump. People being interviewed saying, man, screw Donald Trump. Talking shit about the senators and the mayors and so forth. So we in that time. Go ahead.
It says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Meaning what? People gonna be doing whatever the hell they want to do. If people say, you know what? I feel like going over there and robbing Walmart or robbing the BJ's, guess what? They're gonna go ahead and do it. And there'll be nothing for you to do about it, because they're gonna do as they wish. And in that time was where, oh, it said kings and princes. Part of that, that's about government officials, but they ain't gonna be respecting the police.
Right.
They can do whatever the hell they want to do, man. They can be law enforcement. They can be turning over cop cars, burning down precincts, man. Throwing Molotov cocktails through precinct windows. Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, a man, I'm trying to find something real quick. It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why is that going to be? Because roads, highways, airports, waterways, bridges will all be closed down. All right? And I'm trying to find something.
I think that's part of martial law.
Yes, that's martial law right there. That's martial law right there. And there it go right here. That's martial law. Right?
Hey, the movie The Siege, right? The movie The Siege with Denzel Washington came out in the 90s, I believe. It showed you that, man. The main thing was pretty much, which is spiritual. The word siege pretty much means to invade, man. All right, and that's what happened to Jerusalem in 70 AD. They were sieged upon by the Romans, which pretty much was that in that time martial law. Yahweh Shai actually warned the Jews at that time of that happened to them. So when you see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, well, guess what? Your ghettos, your neighborhoods, all right, the barrios, whatever you want to call it, you know, the poverty-stricken areas, the inner cities where you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans dwell, all right, you're going to be compassed about with armies, right, which is going to include, all right, the bridges being shut down, like the brother said, the highways, all of that, curfew being instituted, you understand? You know, what connects all of these so-called boroughs together? Bridges and bridges and tunnels and highways, man. Yeah. So you in Manhattan, you ain't gonna be able to go to damn Brooklyn or Queens, all right, or the Bronx. In those times, man, I mean, damn, there's even states where you really need a car. You know, like PA, Jersey, and shit. You know. Yep. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, a man can desire to go into a city but not going to be able to. Now check this out. This is from a website called www.sweetliberty.org. Now I put this out about 4 years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, to the spread. But check this out. It says Executive Order 10999. Seizure of all means of transportation, including personal cars. Personal cars.
Own car, goddamn.
Your own car.
So that means what? Your rights are gonna be revoked. You don't have no rights in them days.
Yeah.
What's that part of the Patriot Act or something?
I'm not sure.
NDA or something?
Yeah, NDA, the National Defense Authorization Act. Yep. It says trucks or vehicles of any kind in total control of highways, seaports, and waterways. in Staten Island, man, all hell is good move. I gotta get back. All the turns is shut down. You know?
And it's kind of, you know, just on a small level. It's funny because we in New York, okay? We deal with New York mostly, predominantly, but you got brothers that live in Jersey and different states, right? But every borough is like its own city. Literally, Brooklyn is its own city. Queens, Staten Island is its own, is a little island. Bronx, you know, all the 5 boroughs are their own cities. Now, that is amplified over the whole damn United States, man. You know, so it's gonna be some shit. You know?
It says, this is Executive Order 11003, seizure of all airports and aircraft. So that's air now.
Yeah, we ain't getting on no damn plane.
So you ain't getting on no plane, no road transportation, no land transportation, no water transportation, and no air transportation. So how you gonna go to where you wanna go? You're not gonna be able to. Here's another one that says Executive Order 11005, seizure of all railroads, inland waterways, storage facilities, public and private. So that's trains too. So it's gonna be a siege. You're not gonna be able to get in or out.
Right. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 18.
That's why the street says it's going to be in 2nd Ezra 16. There's going to be like 10 men in the city, or something along them lines.
Oh, well, we can do that if possible.
Yeah, it's good for me, man.
You want me to try to find out real quick?
I'll just give you that other for it.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it? 16, right?
Yep, 2nd Ezra 16 and 28. I'm going to go to 27. So that one man shall desire this.
Check up, can you read verse 22?
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead,
those that escape famine gonna die by the sword. They're gonna be gunned down, ran over by tanks. Go ahead.
And that reminds me of the scripture in Amos 5. Verse 23, it says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung.
Like the dead gonna be cast out as dung. Like you might go to the street and see shit laying on the floor, pieces on the floor, but that's how the dead go. It's gonna be different to put the dead body just lying around. And nobody gonna pick them up like dung that's in the street. Go ahead.
And there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down.
I mean, nobody's gonna be here burning them bodies and the earth is gonna be wasted. City's gonna be cast down. City's gonna be total. Remember that term, my car was total. Cities are gonna be total. They're gonna be completely destroyed, man. Buildings that you see that's 4 or 5 stories gonna be torn down.
Even so, ghost towns, right?
Ghost town.
It says, Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Right, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you? So those that desire the day of the Lord, what end is it for you? It's not coming good unto you. If you desire the day of the Lord, but you're not doing what's right to be saved in the day of the Lord. Alright? And it's that day of the Lord is dark, it's not light. That's when the mist is going to come, but it's going to be a dark day figuratively because there's going to be a lot of turmoil that's going on. The mist is going to come and block out the light, the light from the sun, and it's going to be, and right before the mist is in, or rather when the mist is coming, it's still going to be turmoil going on in this country, man. Go ahead.
It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. So you may have fled from a lion, but guess what? Now you met up with a bear. Meaning what? You can go from one dilemma to another dilemma. One perplexing situation to another. No escape. Go ahead.
As if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Right, so then you ran to your house to get some rest. You lay your hand on the wall, but then the serpent bites you. So you go from one dilemma to another. Go ahead.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
And that's an example. That's how it's going to be. So you may have fled from the famine, you got some food, but then you got guns, but then you're getting chased by the stormtroopers. Then you dodge the stormtroopers and you put up in a concentration camp. You break out of the concentration camp and the missiles hit you. Go ahead.
Even very dark and no brightness in it.
That's right.
So I'll go back. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, we all, and this is what we're referring to the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Why is it called Jacob's trouble? Because Jacob, children of Israel, going to be in trouble during that day. Well, I mean, it's going to be an insurrection upon them that fear the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, the elect going to be saved out of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Second Ezra 16.
The time of Jacob's trouble is martial law. That's basically what it is.
Right.
The reason why it's called Jacob's trouble is because Jacob is going to be the main target. Go ahead,
Second Ezra 16 verse. I'm going to read this again. Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. All right, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Put that down, go ahead.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
There's going to be no man left to till the earth or to sow it. Why? Because a large amount of men are going to be dead. So it's going to be no men left to till the earth or to sow it. When you sow the earth, what you do is you plant seed and you growing crops. I mean, there's going to be so much death. There's going to be no one around it to plant any crops. Nor is there going to be any man to till the earth. When you tilling the earth, what are you doing? You're managing your crops. You're cutting off any dead branches, any dead leaves. That means what? Crops are going to overgrow in certain areas. You ever saw an abandoned building or like a parking lot? Or like a parking lot? Alright? You ever saw like an abandoned building or like a abandoned parking lot? And it's like a bunch of grass growing there, a lot of plants growing there. You see a building that nobody lived in for decades, and it got like shrubs growing on the side of the building, branches growing up like bricks. Why? Because no one's there to chill it. But that's how these cities are going to be. You're going to see buildings just overgrown with plants, man. That's how it's going to get out here. But that means what? The time of Jacob ain't going to be no 1 week thing. It's going to be all right, 27 days, that's it. It's going to take time. Go ahead.
Verse 25. The trees shall give fruit, who shall gather them?
Yeah, and when the trees start growing fruit, because you still have sunlight and rain, when the trees start growing fruit, we're going to gather them into a basket. Nobody is. Why is that? Because everybody's going to be dead. Just about everybody's going to be dead. Right?
The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them?
Same thing. Go ahead.
For all places shall be desolate of men. Yep. So that one, yep, there's your ghost town.
It's a ghost town.
You know, the movie I Am Legend. Yeah, that movie I Am Legend. All right, it's gonna be literally like I Am Legend out here. Because you always know that fucking the areas like this, 42nd is always packed with people. Well, it ain't gonna be like that in the time of Jacob's trouble. It ain't gonna be like this in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be a ghost town, man. All right, a city such as this one that always has people around. All right, there ain't gonna be no people out here. If there is people out here, guess what? They're gonna be dead. And that's more than likely what it's gonna be. That's what it does say in the scriptures. And it says, so that one man shall desire to see another.
Yeah, you know? Desire to see somebody else, man. Yeah. Like in the movie I Am Legend. See anybody out there? Please.
Yeah, he's begging. Yeah.
I'm saying I'll be there in 12 minutes. Right at this building. Every day. Someone please say something.
Started bugging out, talking to mannequins and shit.
Blushing at mannequins. You know? Because he was bugging out a lot. He was by himself. You know? He was like in solitary confinement, but in a wide open space. He was alone. Or at least he thought he was alone. But at the time he was. Okay?
Right, and it says, yeah, because you know, you do the comparison right now, people walk by you like you don't even exist now. You know what I'm saying? People like literally walk in your way like you don't exist. Like there's nobody else out here. They're just the only, like they're the only people walking. There's all types of people out here.
They're gonna wish they had somebody.
Exactly, they're gonna wish they had somebody.
Bumping into you, man. They saying it's people, and then they're gonna wish there was somebody to bump into.
And to hear his voice, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field.
Yeah, meaning a says 10 left, it don't really mean 10. But it's going to be few amount of people. Like it's going to say in Revelation, they got tribulation 10 days. It don't really mean 10 days, it means a certain amount of time. So it says in the sea it's going to be left 10 people. It means it's going to be left a small amount of people. It said 2 people what?
It said, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field.
It was 2 of the field, small amount of people. You know what I mean? The statement saying it's going to be a town different level because Jacob is the target. Now, when you look it up, I got a lesson right here. It says the first target to any, it's from www.usatherepublic.com. It says the first target to any female emergency would be Hispanics and blacks. The female orders called for them to be rounded up and detained.
Hispanics and blacks.
Come on, man. And you only got to get up in there.
Hispanics, blacks. That's the whole 12 tribes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, gas ready in the reservation, they're going to do it then. And there was another website where I found this in the Native Americans too, but I ain't find that one in a long time. Go ahead,
It's in 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 28.
Yep.
For of a city there shall be left, there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks.
Hiding. They're going to be hiding in thick groves, hiding behind bushes, hiding in the forest, and in the clefts of the rocks. They're going to be hiding in abandoned buildings. You know? They'll be in abandoned, you'll be walking, you'll see somebody in an abandoned building, you're going to look up, they're going to hide, they're going to jump back. That's how it's going to be. Go ahead.
Verse 29, as in an orchard of olives, as in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword.
So just as there's a few good olives, or a few good grapes in the cluster, that's how it's going to be when cities and cities left with men. Small amounts. Go ahead.
And it says, even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. So they're going to be looking, don't just take whatever you got.
Yeah,
if you got anything.
Search your houses with swords. You're going to be upstairs with your wife, you know, in your house, keeping garden, days. You're going to some rest. You're going to get some rest. You're going to hear somebody downstairs ramming into the coat. You know, you're going to be hiding under your bed. Your whole family's dead. You're laughing around. You're going to be hiding under your bed in a room. People going to be saying, go in that drawer. When you open the drawers, what's going to happen? You got to press up in that time. You know, people going to be coming out to burglarize your home. And you're going to be under the bed hiding. And people going to be going through your closet, going through your drawers. You know? And you're going to be praying if they don't look under the bed. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 16 and
Someone said something about the voice.
I'll read this again. You want the more with the voice? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 27. So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
Oh, that one? Okay, read it.
2nd Ezra 16 27. So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
You're going to be hoping to see somebody to hear somebody's voice. I am legend, right?
Yeah.
The thing about a horror movie, when they get separated from the group, they're like, anybody out there? Somebody! Anybody say something! Please! Anybody! That's how they be. Like they get, it's too late. They get separated from everybody and they're looking for Timmy out of the group. Timmy, is that you? And then when they see somebody, oh God, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, man. In that day. But y'all people ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. I can't wait for the NBA season to start. Y'all wanna know if LeBron James is going to LA. When LeBron put something on his Twitter account, that's what y'all worried about. Go ahead.
Go to 2nd Ezra 15 now?
Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14.
Yep.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yep.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Oh, it's a lion. Yeah.
basically destruction is coming to America, man. All right? Basically what's happening now is destruction is coming to America. Okay? And it's evident in the news. You have all news networks, what do you hear? What's the common theme right now, man? It's always North Korea and America and Russia and China, man. The missiles, as far as missiles is concerned, that's not gonna fade off into the sunset, man. It's gonna stay in your news, man. Because right now, what time we're in right now, we're in World War III. That's prophesied in the Bible. While you people are shopping for hot dogs that's made out of human meat, going in H&M, shopping for clothes that were made in Mexico or abroad in China, and a sweatshop for 2 cents, people can't pay 2 cents, and you buy them for $100, there's a war going on, man. You're getting your rights taken away. All right? So this is the time we're in. And when the shit hits the fan, prophesied in the Bible, you people are going to be done for. You people are going to be carted away in the concentration camps, man. So right here, we're out here for the electmen of Israel, the electmen of the 12 tribes, to wake them up out of here. And we're accountable for that, to bring it out. And that counts for all of us bringing this out, man. And at the end of the day, it's about us, a man of the Lord, coming out here and warning you for us to come. And then for that man to check himself and to get himself right to be saved also, man. Because the hardest thing you gotta face is yourself at the end of the day. All right? It's yourself at the end of the day. So read that again.
Second Ezra. You want me to read the instruction?
Yeah, something time.
Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. That's what's prophesied in the Bible for the last days. In the last days, or in the latter days, it's not prophesied for the Lord to come back passing out, like we always say, lollipops and thank you cards and you've done a good job. Because you people don't have them in your mind now. Because what you have in your mind, all right, is what your greasy, money-hungry pastor, he puts this in your mind. All right? This is not taught. You can't find this in the Bible. This is not factual according to the Bible. And what you people think about when the Lord comes back, he's going to come riding in a pink unicorn or something like that. But the Bible in the last days and the comeback of the Lord, it's not about that, man. It's about a lot of death, anguish, pain, hardships, all right, and bringing in his kingdom, which is saving the elect and sending his throne upon earth. And for you people to get right in this grace period, because obviously, man, the morals of the people, the confusion in America,